गोलोकनाम्नि निज धाम नितले ततस्या देवी महेश हरिधाम सुतेषु तेषु तेते प्रभाव निचया विहिताश्च जेन गोविंदमादि पुरुषम तमहं भजामि. The Brahma Samhita. This Brahma Samhita was compiled by Brahma. It's a very old book. Uh, it was picked up by Lord Chaitanya from South India. When he was traveling in South India, in a temple he found this book, and it's very old. Formerly, there was no press. If anyone wanted some book, he would have to copy it from others. That was the system. Their books were not available just like nowadays we have got printed thousands and thousands copies. Uh, that was not available. So this book was, two books were collected by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu from South India. One book is named Krishna Karnamrita. That book was written by one of the devotees, a very great devotee, Billamangal. His life is very interesting. He was a 2 month prostitute hunter, and in one incident, he kept prostitute, gave him instruction, oh, you have got so much attraction for this skinny body. If you had had such attraction for Krishna, I do not know what you have done. Oh, at one incident, yes, this is called reference to the context, because see that gentleman in his previous life he cultivated Krishna consciousness to the highest degree. But somehow or other it was stopped, and as soon as the same thing was pointed out, he began again from that one. That is the process of Krishna consciousness. Even if we do not perform the whole process of Krishna consciousness, whatever we do, that remains in effect, that is never lost. So, this Billamangal Thakur, from that prostitute's house, he became a saintly man. So, he wrote a very nice book, Krishna Karnam. Krishna Karnamrita means pleasing to the ear. Anything about Krishna is pleasing to the ear. So, he wrote a voluminous book, Billamangal Thakur. That book was collected by Lord Chaitanya, and along with that book, this Brahma Samhita one collected. So in this Brahma Samhita, this verse appears, Golokonamni nijadhamni tale tapasya. The supreme planet in the spiritual sky is called Golok Vrindavan. And all other planets, either in the spiritual world or in the material world, all the universes, they're all in just like strata. So Golokonamni nijadhami tale tasya. Underneath that Golokonamni, there are different planetary spheres or systems. Devi Mahesha Haridhamashu Tesu Tesu. Devi Dham. This is called Devi Dham. This material are called Devi Dham. Above this, there is Mahesh Dham, Sivalok. Devi Mahesha Haridham. Haridham means this Vaikuntha. Devi Mahesha Haridhamasu Tesu Tesu, in all those system of different kinds of planets, Tesu Tesu, Sita Prabhavanuchaya Vihitasya Jena. Every planet, every spiritual atmosphere or material atmosphere, they have got some particular, specially, every planet. So that is designed by Krishna. Tete Prabhavanita. Every planet has specific influence or specific, just like in the moon planets. The specific feature is that it gives you cold light. Okay. Moon planet is never hot. And similarly, in sun planet, it supplies you heat. You cannot expect from any other planet heat or any other planet this coolness. They are designed by the Supreme Lord. Everything nicely. Tete Prabhavanchya, that speciality is designed by the uh, Supreme Personality of God of Krishna. Govinda, he is reservoir of pleasure. So everything designed by him is full of pleasure and it is full of perfection. Govindam Adipurusham. Adipurusham is the supreme original personality. Tamahang bhajan. I worship him. Yeah, that is the instruction. I do not worship anyone. I worship Krishna. That's all. Uh, Brahma said. So we also coming from the same established succession to worship Krishna, Brahma. Then from Brahma, Narada learned how to worship Krishna. From Narada learned Vyasadeva how to worship Krishna. From Vyasadeva learned Madhyacharya how to worship Krishna. Then from Madhyacharya learned Madhavendra Puri. Similarly, the disciplic succession is coming. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then his disciplic succession, Sarup Damodar, Sarup Goswami, Krishnadas Goswami, Baladev Buddhavashan, Krishnath Chakravarti, in this way, there is a disciplic succession beginning from that Brahma. That Brahma instructed Govindam Adipurusam Tamaham Bhajam. I worship the Supreme Original Personality of Godhead, Govindam. Uh, the Govinda Bhajan is a prime factor for all worshipping in the God. Even Shankaracharya was impersonal at the last stage of his life. He advised everyone, Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Mudhamate, Prapte Sannihite, Khalu Marane, Nahi Nahi, Lakshati, Duking Karan. He advised, you fool, you are talking about philosophical speculation, grammatical meaning, and extreme. Oh, these are all nonsense. You cannot save yourself by doing this. When there will be death, Govinda can save you. But Govinda can save you. So I'm falling down. So, Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam. You chili starts with three steps, that's the thing. Stop. Jnani Sankara. Mankaracharya is supposed to be the incarnation of Lord Shiva. So he also advised Govinda Bhajan, Brahma also advised Govinda Bhajan, and we are also under the same principle, following the footprints of those acharyas. We are also advising the Govinda Bhajan. So Govinda Bhajan, it is coming from time immemorial. It is not a new thing. So one should profit if he engages himself in the Krishna consciousness, Govinda Bhajan. In the Padma Puran also, there is such references, and it is said there, Pradhana Parabhamna Antare Viraja Nadi Vedang Sidaja Sidajanitai Sai Prashavita Suha Kashyapare Parabhamma Tripada Bhutang Sanatanam Amritam Shastatam Nityam Anantam Paramam Param. Now, there is the material world. This material world is within the Mahatattva compass. You have seen the picture, Mahatattva compass, and that Mahatattva is full with water. This is called causal ocean, and beyond that causal ocean, there is spiritual world. It is stated Tasyapare Parabhama. Parabham means spiritual sky. And Tripada Bhutam. Bhutam Sanatam. Tripada Bhutam means this material manifestation is only one fourth energy of the Supreme Lord. This inferior energy is only one fourth manifestation of the energy. The three-fourth manifestation of energy in the spiritual world. And that is Sanatanam, that is not subjected to creation and annihilation. As this material world is subjected to creation and annihilation. Uh, that, that is confined in Bhagavad Gita. All Vedic literature, they say the same thing. So we have to learn from authorized sources and we can be informed perfectly about paravara, para and avara. Avara means this, inferior nature, and para means superior nature. Paravaratte. तारतले मैयावास विरजार पार अनंत ब्रह्मांड जहाँ कोठरी अपार. Now, after this spiritual world, this material world that is full of innumerable universes. Devi Dham Nam Tar Jeev Jar Bashi. Now, this material world is called Devi Dham. And Jeev means conditioned soul. In this Devi Dham, the conditioned soul, there are two kinds of soul, conditioned and liberated. Nitya Madha, Nitya Mukta. Just like we are, similarly, there are living entities in the spiritual sky also, but they are ever liberated. They never become conditioned. We are conditioned. Uh, uh, I mean, we do not know from when, but we are conditioned. So, Jeev Bashi. In this material world, we conditioned, we are resident. But in the spiritual world, the residents are all liberated souls. जगल्लक्षी राखे जहाँ रहे माया दासी. देवी धाम नाम तार जीव जार बासी जगल्लक्षी राखे जहाँ रहे माया दासी. এই তিন ধামের হয় কৃষ্ণ অধীশ্বর. এই তিন ধাম. তিন ধাম, what is that? Three system is Devi Dham, the Mahesh Dham, and the Hari Dham. Hari Dham, the spiritual birth, and Mahesh Dham in between. This Mahesh Dham is the destination of Nibbana. Nibbana, the Nibbana philosophy, that, the Buddha philosophy, that is between this Devi Dham and Hari Dham, Mahesh Dham, in between. They are liberated also, but not in the spiritual world. It is a marginal place, spiritual Nibbana. Their material existence is finished, but their spiritual development is not there. The finishing material existence is not all. Just like one man is suffering from fever, and the fever subsides, that is not health. Fever subsides, that's all right. Fever has subsided. But healthy life is man of hand will work as a healthy man. Simply saying, no more fever. No more fever lying down on the bed is the Nibbana state. No more fever. There is no fever. But he is not competent to get up from the bed and work. So that is called Nibbana. The fever is finished. That is called Nibbana. So when material existence is finished, that is Nibbana. But you have to go further. You have to develop further. Then your real constitutional life and spirit soul will be manifested. So that is Bhakti Marg. That activity is healthy life after Nibbana. So those who are in Krishna consciousness, they have already passed this material existence and Nibbana state. They are in healthy activity, provided he is actually engaged in Krishna consciousness. Hmm. So, 18 Dhamer High Krishna Disha. Now, these things have three system of existence: the material world, and the marginal place, Mahesam, and the spiritual sky. So, in the Bhagavad Gita, you have learned that Jadgatyana Nivartante Tadhama Paramama. That Dhama word is used here. Dhama means place. Uh, everything. Krishna is proprietor of all places. Uh, but that does not mean that we should remain in this, because this is also Krishna's place. No. In the Bhagavad Gita, 10th chapter, we find that Krishna says that Dutang Dutang Chalavatamasmi, amongst the all kinds of cheating professions, I am gambling. Krishna says that among all kinds of cheating business, I am gambling. There is in gambling, it requires some expert brain how to play gamble. So that expertness, that part, the expert endeavor is Krishna. So we should not think, oh, because Krishna is gambling also, so let us engage and divorce in gambling. No. Krishna is everything. Krishna is everything. But we have to select favorably, not unfavorably. Sarvam Khalidam Brahma. Without Brahma, without Krishna, nothing can exist. Everything existing on his energy. The same example can be given that every department is government department. Therefore, if a prisoner says, yes, I am in government department, that sort of knowledge is not very good. Because prison department is also criminal department, is also government department. So instead of becoming in the university department, let me go to the criminal department. That is not convenient. You have to select. Krishna is everything. So Krishna says that every place belongs to him. But Jadgatyana Nivartante Tadhama Paramagma. There is a eternal Dhamma. Where going, nobody comes back. That is my supreme Dhamma. So we have to associate with the Supreme. Krishna is everything. But we have to associate with the Supreme, the best. That is Krishna consciousness. Golok 18 Dhamer Hai Krishna Dishat Golok Parabram Prakriti Fall. That Golok, that spiritual sky, is beyond this material manifestation. Chichakti Vibhuti Dham Tripad Aishadjanam Maik Vibhuti Akpad Avidam. Okay. Tripad Vibhuti Dhamatya Tripad Bhutang Hitat Padam Vibhuti Maiki Sarva Prokta Padatmika Jataha. Because Krishna's energy is manifested here, Maik. Maik means like illusory, imitation, pervert. In the Bhagavad Gita also it is stated that Urdhamolam Adhusaha. Here, the tree, the original tree is presented also, but how it is presented? The Urdhamulam Adhusakha. The root is upward and the branches are downward. I think you may remember several times you have discussed how the root is upward and branches are down. Have you seen any tree? Yes, we have seen. Where? In the reservoir of water or in a reflection, you see, the real tree is upward, but the reflection is downward. Therefore, this material world is reflection. It is not real. Uh, just day before yesterday, I was pointing out the reflection of the sun from this side. So that reflection is playing. It is giving light, everything. But it is reflection. It is imitation. It has no value. Similarly, all this material world, it appears very nice, as if everything is all right, but nothing is all right. It is simply a temporary illusion. That's all. Therefore, it is called mind. It is not the real. The real thing is there in the spiritual world. Therefore, Krishna says, uh, if you return to that real, I mean to say, above, then you haven't got to come back again to take birth in this material body. Jadhama gatta na nivattanti tadhama paramam. Na tat bhasayate sujja na chandra na pavaka. This is also stated in the Bhagavad Gita. There is no need of sun, there is no need of moon, there is no need of electricity. These things are there. Tripad Vibhuti Krishna Bhakva Vachar, Akpad Vibhuti Sunaha Vista. Now, Lord Chaitanya says that the whole energy of Krishna is divided into two. The inferior energy is manifested, that is one-fourth energy. And the superior energy manifested in the spiritual world, that is threefold. Now, just try to understand one-fourth first, then you will understand threefold. Lord Chaitanya says that Tripad Vibhuti Krishna Bhakwa Avacha. It is very difficult to describe the three-fourth energy. Let us try to understand one-fourth energy, first of all. Ekpad Vibhuti Sunamista. And what is that one-fourth energy? Ananta Brahmander Jata Brahma Rudragan Chirelok Pal Shabde Tahargaman. There are innumerable universes, and each universe there are each universe contains one Brahma, one Shiva, one sun, one moon, one Indra, like that, officers, just like. So, there are innumerable universes, so innumerable Brahma, innumerable Rudra, innumerable suns, innumerable moon, everything in one. But each Brahmanda contains one each. So, how it happened, it is explained in the Srimad Bhagavatam. So, Lord Chaitanya is reciting that story. একদিন দ্বারকাতে কৃষ্ণ দেখিবারে ব্রহ্মা আইল দ্বারপাল জানাইল কৃষ্ণরে. One day when Krishna was king at Dwarka with 16,000 queens. So one day Brahma of this universe came to see him. Brahma aila dharpal janaila Krishnare. And as the same etiquette was there also, this is also coming by parampara. Just like a big man or a big officer, he has got his doormat. You have to present your card. I do not know what is the system here, but India, that is the system. You have to send your card, and your doorman takes out the card and the permission comes, then you can go in and see. Similarly, when Brahma came, he sent you a card, informed the doorman, please inform Krishna that I have come to see him. Krishna kahem kono Brahma ki naam tahar. Dariyasi Brahma re puche arba. As soon as the doorman told Krishna that Brahma has come to see you, Krishna at once replied, which Brahma? Which Brahma has come to see me? So, বিস্মিত হইয়া ব্রহ্মা দারিকে কহিলা কহ গিয়া সনক পিতা চতুর্মুখ খাইলা. When the doorman inquired, which Brahma you are, sir? So he replied that you are astonished with Brahma. Oh, I am so powerful. I have got four heads. I created this gorgeous universe and under wings there are so many demigods. How is that? Which Brahma? So, like Krishna is asked, tell him that kaho gya sanav pita chaturmukhaya. That tell Krishna that I am a four-headed Brahma and I am the father of Sanak Sanatan. Sanak Sanatan, he is giving his identification as father of Sanak Sanatan because this Sanak Sanatan appeared to be greater than Brahma. Uh, Although these four Kumaras were sons of Brahma, Sanat, Sanat Kumar, Sananda, and, and Sanatan. These four Kumaras, they are so elevated that when their father requested, at that time there was no population, uh, so that you get yourself married and increase population. I want population now to fill up the vacant position of this material world. Anyway, so they refuse. Father, we are not going to marry. We are not going to entangle. Oh. So they remain Kumar. Uh, so they become very famous, great devotees of Lord from very childhood. So therefore, uh, Brahma is very intelligent. He is the first creature of this universe. So may Krishna forget that who is Chaturmukh Brahma. So he is giving identification that tell Krishna that the father of this Sanak Sanat, because Krishna cannot forget is this, I mean to say, pure devotees like Sanatana. So this is the uh, example that the father is giving identification uh, with the credit of the son. The sons were more creditable than the father because they were great devotees. This will explain tomorrow. Any question?